The U.S. Secretary of State arrives in Israel looking to prevent a broader war in the region. And more than 20 people are injured after an explosion at a hotel in Texas. The Morning Rundown starts now.
From the Straight Arrow News Studio, bringing the stories that matter to you from across the United States and around the world. This is the Morning Rundown.
Today is Tuesday, January 9th. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kara Rucker. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is in Israel today, meeting with top officials as he continues his tour of the Middle East to try to avert the war from spreading in the region. Blinken arrived in Tel Aviv on Monday, just as the Israeli military announced it was beginning to enter a new phase of its war against Hamas, one with fewer troops and airstrikes. This is Blinken's fourth trip to the region in 3 months. While the goal is to keep the war from spreading, Israel is battling with other groups in the region beyond Hamas. On Monday, Israel launched strikes into southern Lebanon, killing a top commander of Hezbollah. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu told troops that Israel is ready to do whatever is necessary to restore security to the north. Blinken says when he meets with Netanyahu today, he will discuss what he's heard throughout his trip around the Middle East, and he plans to press Israel on protecting civilians and increasing humanitarian aid. Officials want to know how a panel detached during an Alaska Airlines flight, and the investigation is leading to growing concerns about the overall safety of Boeing's 737 MAX 9 planes, as United Airlines has now made a startling discovery. The FAA has grounded nearly 200 of the planes after the panel mishap, the agency calling for inspections of the Boeing model. And now United says its preliminary checks found loose bolts on several panels. Sources telling Reuters at least 10 of United's MAX 9 planes have been found to have this issue. Alaska Airlines also announced that its technicians found loose hardware on some of its planes. Federal investigators say they're looking into the possibility that the bolts to keep the panel in place were never installed before the piece blew off the Alaska Airlines flight. An explosion at a historic hotel in Fort Worth, Texas, injured at least 21 people Monday afternoon, blowing out windows and sending large sections of debris, including parts of doors and walls, all across the downtown streets. Investigators believe a gas leak was the cause of the blast at the 20-story Sandman Signature Hotel. 5 of those hurt suffered serious injuries. Authorities say more than 24 rooms were occupied at the time. Rescue crews found people trapped in the basement. Witness Paula Snyder described what she saw.
When I heard the loudest boom I could ever hear, and I looked up, and underneath the awning at the Sandman Hotel, where the valet and parking lot is, was just a huge puff of black smoke. And I screamed, and then all of a sudden, when the smoke fades away, there's just debris and metal and everything just flying everywhere.
Investigators say part of the hotel was under construction, but it is not clear at this time if that contributed to the explosion. A driver was taken into custody Monday evening after crashing into the gates of the White House. The Secret Service saying a vehicle collided with an exterior gate around 6 p.m. Secret Service, D.C. Police, and the fire department all responded. The driver was apprehended at the scene, and no injuries were reported. The collision caused traffic closures around the White House, which have reopened. The Secret Service continues to investigate the crash. After 27 years, the partnership between Tiger Woods and Nike has come to an end. Posting on social media, Woods thanked Nike co-founder Phil Knight and said he's had amazing memories with the company. Woods first signed with Nike in 1996 for $40 million at the age of 20. He won 15 major championships with the swoosh on his chest, his name becoming synonymous with the Nike brand. In 2013, Woods signed his latest deal with Nike for an estimated $200 million. In his statement, Nike thanked the golf superstar for challenging competition and stereotypes. While Wood's era with Nike is over, he concluded his social media post by saying, "There will certainly be another chapter." Finally this morning, congratulations go out to Michigan as the Wolverines are national champions. Michigan defeated the Washington Huskies 34-13 to win the College Football Playoff National Championship on Monday night in Houston. It's the team's first national championship since 1997. This season, the undefeated Wolverines had to battle obstacles not only on the field but off, including a sign-stealing investigation and 2 suspensions for their head coach, Jim Harbaugh. Michigan's victory also marks the end of the college football playoff format as we know it. Next year, it expands to 12 teams. Right now on SAN.com, our Simone Del Rosario takes a closer look at what the new format could mean for players and media outlets. These are your top stories for this Tuesday. You can now connect with the Morning Rundown in a variety of ways, including subscribing to our podcast or signing up for our newsletter. Just go to san.com/rundown for more details. Unbiased, straight facts, that's Straight Arrow News. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, I'm Kara Rucker. Have a great day.